computer forensics, and cybercrime to fight the menace. Needed to such trainings were acquired abroad. As such, we at GTUC needed to acquire the capability in order to train in cyber security and computer forensics. To do this, we require help to create both the courses and facilities. The SDA provided us a grant of 396,000 Ghana cedis to accomplish this dream.
The Skills Development Fund, SDF, is an initiative of the Government of Ghana with funding from the World Bank and Danida to help Ghanaian firms become competitive. Visit sdfghana.org.
The beekeeping industry is one of the ingenious industries in Ghana. Modern beekeeping, which involves the domestication of bees for honey production, is receiving greater attention, especially from development-oriented non-governmental organizations. Farmers have been supported by several NGOs and private enthusiasts under various poverty alleviation and conservation projects to go into beekeeping enterprises. Ghana's agroecological conditions are considered suitable for the production of honey in all regions. The West African honeybee, Apis mellifera adansonii, is better adapted to the tropical conditions of Ghana. Since the 1970s, through the intervention of non-governmental organizations, significant strides have been made in the sub-sector. Notable among them are the introduction of modern beekeeping technologies, training, and provision of beekeeping equipment. As a result, the number of people participating in modern beekeeping has been increasing, leading to an improvement in levels of honey production. The beekeeping industry in Ghana has, however, failed to attract adequate public sector support and has largely remained a hobby among a few interested farmers.
Yeah, with the help of the Skills Development Fund, we are able to train people to develop even value-added products. Because we are spreading beekeeping as a raw material base for a lot of industries. These are some of the products.
So what is it?
This is
egg cream.
the honey.
And this one?
This is body cream. Also, this is also
yeah. So one of the things we need to do is to promote the consumption of these items so that it's producible.
And with the help of COVID, we can spread beekeeping throughout the region. Now, more than 1,600 people are teaching. And the results are that raw materials are coming from different places.
My name is Samuel Bolu. When the European market switched on to the new variety called MD2, it was very difficult for us to adopt to the new variety because we don't have the technology. The land preparation is quite different. The fertilization, almost everything was different. And at the end, if you continue the way it was, we would have ended up even closing up the farm. Thanks to SDF, we received a grant of 248,000 Ghana cedis, which enabled us to bring in a Costa Rican consultant who is currently teaching us to cultivate the new variety MD2. At the moment, we have been able to increase our yield from 20 tons to 80 tons per hectare, and we are able to sell to European and North American markets.
The Skills Development Fund, SDF, is an initiative of the Government of Ghana with funding from the World Bank and Danida to help Ghanaian firms become competitive. Visit sdfghana.org.
The livestock industry, having made tremendous efforts to supply the nation's nutritional needs, have been saddled with challenges. Inability to provide or unavailability of cheap but quality feed for livestock production, unavailability of high productive breeds, limited farmer know-how in breeding and good management practices, feed formulation and feeding regime, lack of linkages between producers and markets are a few of such challenges. The Animal Research Institute of CSIR, a body mandated to research into animal husbandry, set up a project called CCLEAR Consult. This is a public-private agribusiness incubation center based in the Greater Accra region. The main business activity of the company is creating competitive livestock buyers entrepreneurs in agribusiness and establishing a center for the development, innovation, and commercialization of livestock-based technologies within a public-private partnership environment.
What we are doing is to assist farmers to kind of champion their entrepreneurial skills. We are helping them to come out with a skill that will not end up at where they are in terms of luxury keeping of animals, but then to have a business, to have the business idea in whatever they do.
How has the Animal Research Institute benefited from SDF?
Well, without the SDF has helped Animal Research Institute in supporting them in the pig value chain. There are so many value chains the consortium is looking at, and SDF has come to come in between to assist the pig value chain in helping the farmers. So the SDF has been of help, has eased off most of the financing aspect of the incubator. Yeah.
The Minister of Education, Honorable Professor Jane Nana Opoku Agyeman, who launched the Maiden Skills and Technology Fair, called on beneficiary businesses of the fund to ensure productivity improvement. She said they must also strive for income and profit maximization, therefore creating avenues for increased employment, which is one latent but important outcome of the fund. This, she said, has the potential of making the country economically and socially strong.